What are you listening to on the radio?
Mancow.
Welcome to my world. Welcome here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mancow's Morning Madhouse. Isn't that the case in every radio shot? Isn't it? You have to get me working the knobs, and you have to get the VU meters. And then the phones, right? The lights on the phones. It's a story about radio. It doesn't matter who it's about. I've got hours.
Just cut that once and then just reuse that.
I've got hours of tape every time they interview me.
Yeah.
So you did a human sacrifice today, and you see the VU meter. Right? And then you see me work a knob. I wish there was a plan. There isn't a plan. We kind of throw it and we see what sticks. You know, it hits the fan and whatever sticks. It's different every day. It depends what's going on. I mean, we may be looking for teenage girls for Congressman Reynolds, or we may be doing a human sacrifice or playing football with a pig's head to get people ready for the Bears. I mean, it depends. It changes every day. It really is.
I've never tried to do a stunt. Leave a disco demolition. It was a personal appearance. The station asked me to be there, so I did it. It wasn't like I had some big master plan, you know. And people keep saying, you got to come up with another disco demolition. You know, I didn't come up with the first one, really. I don't know what to do.
So we needed a morning show. So we went out and tried to find the best morning show in the country, and the best one at that time happened to be on our competitor in San Francisco. We owned KMEL in San Francisco, and our #1 competitor was a station by the name of Wild. And that radio station we were beating. So I started to go out to meet this guy, his name was Mancow.
This company could not beat me, so they had to hire me away. They tried to hire me across the street, and I wouldn't do it because I'd feel like Judas. I couldn't wash enough to get that kind of skank off me. So DeCastro starts showing up everywhere I go. And he's like handing me money. Come to Chicago, come to Chicago, come to Chicago.
He sent me back $10 and a picture of him thinking of you where he's fooling around with a cow.
There are no sacred cows. Nothing is sacred. What is sacred? You know what? I don't like messing with religion in any way. I don't find offending people's religion to be entertaining. But nothing is sacred. What is sacred? What can't you talk about? Here, you say something, it doesn't matter what it is, and people are pissed, or they love it, and there's no in between. And you stay in the middle of the road, you get hit, and out here, people have opinions, and that's what's so great about doing radio in Chicago.
I think radio is uniquely important in Chicago. I think radio has traditionally been part of our landscape here as part of the lifestyle, and not just background music.
What's the driving force of it? Not necessarily the person, but what's the...
I'll tell you what the driving force is.
Okay.
Times are tough. Life is really hard right now. A lot of people working hard for less money, and I mean this. And our driving force is simply to make people laugh. That's all it is. Just to try to make people laugh, just to give them something to chuckle about, maybe give them a joke they can tell to their friends at work, and to bring a little fun to people's lives.
Hold on, okay?
That's all we want to do.
Hold on, okay?
And we'll go for the cheap laugh if we have to, but we want to make people happy. I like a woman with some curves.
A voluptuous woman.
Right,
sure.
I like a woman with some meat on her. I like that.
Delta Berg.
Okay. Delta Berg?
Yeah. Burke? Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That chick,
all right.
same women.
See, and you know what? I like fat Oprah. I like fat Oprah. I like the crack-smoking, Twinkie-downing Oprah. I did. I like the big, fat bitch Oprah. I liked her when she was and she had transvestites and hookers and people that had sex with animals and that show, and it was great. And then she got thin and decided she was going to be nice, and now her show sucks, and now I've moved over to Fat Ricky.
Yep.
See?
Exactly.
Yep. Irma, so how many times have you had to take an EPT?
Only once.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And what was, I mean...
Negative.
No, obviously.
Thank
maybe
you.
Not. I love these ads, okay? I love these home pregnancy test ads where they're nervous, the couple, and they're in the restroom, and she's peed in this cup, and I mean, they don't show it dripping off her hands or whatever, but she's sitting there and she's waving this thing, and she goes, oh my God, it's, what is it, pink? We're having a baby, and they hug, and they love each other. I mean, my story has always been, what? Well, I guess you're going to need $200. Oh, damn, my life is over.
Don't
oh,
say
gee.